Hello, my name is Heather Butt, and this is the fifth installment, the fifth and final installment of our College Readiness series. So thank you so much for joining us for the last four. And again, we always have a nice giveaway for those who are on with us live. And today the giveaway is going to be a 3 hour session or 3 distinct hours of assistance with anything you need help with. College visit, the interview, the essay writing process. So you get 3 hours from us if you're on here live. So as usual, just contact me, Heather Butts, 347-489-3060, or at heather.butts@learnforlifeconsulting.com. That's L.E.A.R.N, L-E.A.R.N, forlifeconsulting.com. Okay, so let's get going here. So today we're going to do a wrap-up of everything we talked about and leave you with some final tips and some exercises that you can do at home. So just a quick resume reminder. By now, hopefully you've at least generated a very sparse draft of a resume. Ideally, you actually have a very robust draft of a resume or your resume is complete. But if not, hopefully you have something to work with. And remember, it should be one type page. Try to do 12-point font, 8.5 by 11, high-quality paper, so you want to print it out on bond paper. And just go over it again and again and again. Your resume is going to be a living document that you're going to work with for your entire life, so you might as well get used to doing that now. Interview prep, right. So remember, again, when you're doing interviews for colleges, you want to make notes about why you want to attend the college. Make notes about your academic background, high school experiences. Again, if you have a really fantastic resume, this is all going to be pretty easy. You just use your resume as a guide for this. Make notes about life outside the classroom, including activities, community service, hobbies. Again, your resume will be a really easy way to do a lot of this. Research the college by checking out its website, brochure, or course catalogs. Clearly, you want to do as much research online as you can. If you can talk to people, even better. But do your due diligence before you actually get to the college. You want to wear appropriate clothing. You know, for ladies, that's, either a nice pair of pants and a blouse or a skirt, nice shoes and a blouse. For the young men, nice slacks, nice top. And you want to create a folder to take with you to the interview with appropriate information. Resume, we've always talked about creating a business card and other pertinent information. You want to review interview questions. So remember, what are the questions you're probably going to get? Tell me about yourself. How many times have you gone over that? Tell me about yourself. What courses have you taken that will prepare you for schoolwork in college? Strengths and weaknesses. And we talked about how you answer that. Tell me a time when you handled a challenge effectively. Why should the college accept you over somebody else? These are all things you just want to keep going over and over and over again. You've got to get your college list down. For seniors, we're in August 2013 right now. I can't stress this enough. Your college list has to be done. For juniors, you really should be working on it. And hopefully you can have a solid college list done, by the time you go into second semester junior year. But seniors, it's got to be done. Because it's really hard to do anything else if you don't have your college list done, finished. So you got to work on that as much as you can. And the way to work on that is to start putting down, characteristics, college was what you want in a college. That'll help narrow your focus. It really will. But you got to get that college list done. Okay, right. So we've talked about this when you're going on the college visits, questions to ask. And, there's probably 60 more questions you can ask. And we've gone over them before. If you contact me, we can go over them again. This is just a sampling. Is there a culminating senior year experience? What's the average class size? These are all things you want to find out before you enter a school. And they'll also inform your decision and let the school know that you're taking the process very seriously. College essay, you just got to practice, practice, practice. For seniors, at this point, it's not about practice anymore. You should be writing the essay. You should be online getting those college applications, common application. You should be getting access to that. And at this point, you just need to start writing the essays. It's critical that you do a great job on the college essay and common application essays. They're available, so you should get jumping on them. You want to treat short answers, direct questions, general essays, personal statements. These are all different. A lot of times I get questions from people and they say, well, what's the big deal about, the college application process? You only have one essay, the common application essay. Not true at all. There's supplemental essays. There are some schools that don't even use a common application. So the potential of you writing dozens of essays is definitely out there depending on what schools you're picking. So be aware of that. What does the school want from you? Make sure you give them what they want. That's important. College essay tips, more tips. Think about what you want to write about. Do you have a resume? Hopefully you do, like we talked about. This might be a good way to refresh your memory about what you want to write about. Do you have a favorite book, a favorite movie, something important in your life, something that makes you unique or different? These are all great essay topics. Use them. Feed off of them. They can be instrumental to the process. You can talk about a trying time in your life that you've overcome, substantial extracurricular activities that you have or are participating in, someone who has a great deal of meaning for you, who's been a great influence on your life, why you want to go to a particular school. These are all great topics, but again, you need time to be able to do this, so make sure that you budget your time appropriately. If you're stuck, you can talk with friends, teachers, family members, mentors. Just keep thinking. It'll come to you. But again, it's not going to come to you as quickly if it's December 31st and you have 3 hours to write an essay, as opposed to if it's September 30th and you have 3 months to write an essay. Or better yet, if it's February 1st and you have 7 months. The earlier the better. Wow, start early. How about that? Write your first draft and then continue to write drafts. You'll need several drafts where you can finalize your essay, have someone else read it, no typos. Read it again before you consider it final. Make your essay consistent with the other application. So, I have students who will straight up ask me, can I say the truth? Can I make up an essay topic? I had a student ask me that not so long ago. Does it have to be truthful? Yes. Truth is important. You don't want to start off your life at age 16 or 17 not being truthful about things. So, yes, it should be truthful. It should be honest. And, if you think about your life, if you've been on this earth 16, 17, 18 years, you've done several things that are impactful, that are important, that have meaning. You just have to think about them, which, again, means you need time to think about them. You can use your essay to explain certain parts of your application. Just don't repeat what's already there. So don't be repetitive. If it's clear that you're a fantastic student, one more essay about that isn't necessarily going to make a difference. And diversity is great. So everybody's diverse in their own way. I hate to say here, discuss what applies to you, but that's really a misnomer. It applies to everybody. You just have to figure out what makes you special and unique, and then talk about it. Remember, your essay topic says a lot about who you are and what you care about, so choose wisely. Choose wisely. If you have a choice in terms of the topic itself, choose wisely, and then what you decide to write about, choose wisely, because schools aren't just looking at how you write and your content, but what you're writing about. Pitfalls. Don't try to be tricky. Like I said, truth is most important. Don't be tricky. Don't make stuff up. Just stick with the word limit. Some students think, wow, well, the word limit is 500 words, but obviously they want more. I'll give them 800 words. No. That just says you don't pay attention and you don't follow directions. Give the schools what they ask for. So here's a exercise that you can send me. It's a common application question. Discuss some issue of personal, local, national, or international concern and its importance to you. Send it to me, heather.butts@learnforlifeconsulting.com. If you're on here live, send it to me, and I will go over it. So that's another little bonus for being on here live. So send it to me, and I will go over it. Today we got, go over the timeline. Freshman through junior year. It's critical, right? So you must do well in school. You can't start doing well in school your senior year, even your junior year. When you get to freshman year, you've got to be doing well. Cultivate a relationship with mentors. Begin to visit schools. Do well in school. Did I mention that? Do well in school. Start to research scholarships and grant programs. And if you go to, I have a page, College Preparation and Readiness. It's a Facebook page, group/college preparation and readiness. So www.facebook.com/group/college preparation and readiness. If you go there, you'll see lots of information about scholarships and grants and essay tips and so forth. So check it out and start doing the research. But again, got to start early. And the ever-present resume, got to create that resume. Get involved in extracurricular activities that you actually enjoy. Don't just get involved in extracurriculars because you think you need to. Review your timeline, make sure you're on schedule, create a checklist of to-do items. If you need help with any of this, feel free to contact me. We can talk about it. If you're having trouble in a particular area, get help from teachers, after-school programs, mentors. Surround yourself with supportive friends. If your friends aren't supportive, don't surround yourself with them. Supportive friends are the ones that are going to say, you're doing a great job, keep up the good work, not, why are you doing that, what are you thinking? Review your resume. Visit as many colleges as you can. And remember, we've talked about the college visit, so you want to make sure that you're doing the college visit correctly. And that's it. Final questions and wrap up. So, yeah, feel free to be in touch with me at heather.butts@learnforlifeconsulting.com, and we will talk in more detail. And actually, you can send me your final questions. I know we've got several questions on here, and as a final bonus, I'd like to interact with you and take those questions individually. So if you want to be in touch with me, feel free, and I will take your questions individually, and we can do some final wrap-up with you, especially for those of you that have been on, the series or been on a couple of the series. Happy to be in touch with you. All righty, so take care, good luck, and happy college applications.